Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Travis. We're TNA Creations.
So this is some of the stuff that I currently work on. I make these yarn flowers, and I've been putting them on here. Some yarn flowers are gonna go on these knitted hats that I make. I've got a scarf that I've started. I've got like infant hats, small children, toddlers. This one is like just like for an accessory. You can wear it as a hat, not as a headband, like a hippie band, you know, belt, all sorts of things. Left it long. That's some of what I'm doing. There's a hat that I've started. So that's what I'm working on.
Now we'll pop up and realize you probably saw these. We have chickens. They are only a few weeks old. They're not quite. They're almost to the point of going outside. I was actually thinking about getting them outside today because it's our second day of sunny weather in a row. We've been having a lot of rain, and up north in the state it's just a ton of snow, so we're kind of lucky. I took their original brooder from when they were we just got them and they were just absolute tiny chicks, and I cut a hole in it, and now it's more of a sleeping hide bin for them, so they can get comfortable and hide if they need to. The red light kind of messes with the camera, but they like the red light. It helps. It's a good heat lamp. It's a good heat lamp for them. The red will keep them calm. I have this water. I also have a large bucket water, which I need to move into this bin. I had it in an old one. I give them a little bit of wet food along with their dry food. Obviously they favor the wet food, but once they run out of that, then they have all the dry food they can eat. This over here is a full thing of grit, which they consistently cover with hay from their bedding. I use a partial pine, partial hay bedding for the chicks. They like picking at the hay and the bedding, and the pine they just like digging themselves into. But I've made them a lot of toys in here. They've got like 3 swings, a bunch of perches, which they obviously are using the ones near the red light right now. It's much warmer and it's early in the morning, so it's kind of cold in here. We're gonna go over here real quick, and I have these on during the night, so I'm not using all the power all during the day. So I'm using like the power for keeping this place warm and the chicks going during the day, and then at night my lights come on and this small heater in here comes on just to keep this place at temperature. You probably can't see because of how dark it is, but I have here celery that I've cut from the base, planted on just a thin cut of coconut fiber, and it's regrowing. Inside of these I have multiple microgreens like peas, radish, broccoli, and sunflower. They're the 4 types I went with. This is an experiment. This is a worm tank bin with a soil worm casting on top with lettuce growing out the top, which you can see some of, but it's not nearly as heavy as these other ones, which are all assorted types of lettuces. For those. Over here I have the materials we use, the coconut bricks. Right now we're going through our coconut fiber. We got this on Amazon pretty cheap. All of our microgreen seeds, we have some seeds that we're doing for the property, and cleaning this around here. We have rock wool for our hydroponic plants because this is one of the things we do for our business, TNA Creations. The hydroponic plants, we get it started, it starts to shoot up, and then we sell it for someone, so they just have it already ready for them. I love to make these dream catchers with my spare time, but they take quite a bit of time to make. Because I hand dye all of this fabric. This is ribbon. Normally I would hand wrap all of these small ones with the fabric that I dye myself, but this one is one of the larger ones, so I used ribbon on it. Over here we have a small concentrate worm bin. It's mostly the bedding from the chicks, which the worms will break down, and then it'll be an amazing fertilizer. Over here we have our work desk. Normally I'll bring trays over here and water them. I'll start them here. Right now I just have my drawing binder up here, which I just have this up. And then we have in here where we have tons of smaller projects on the wall. This is our large worm bin tank. This is a standing worm bin, another one. We burn through all of our food compost. We're burning through years of stacked up cardboard and newspapers, and the worms are breaking it down. Within a month, I'm going through this bin and I'm taking out and soil over and over again. These are standing potatoes, and right now I only have one sprout, but it's in the dark right now. Out of the 3 ones, they're each growing small ones. As I water these, I've realized that the hay itself has sprouts coming up that aren't from the potato, they're from the hay that I have them buried in. This is the no-dig method. And then we have this quick little thing which just uses our used water, and it just kind of runs it through sand, runs it through some pine, and then it comes out here. I put a little bit of Miracle-Gro in it, and I use it for watering. And it seems to be working quite great, and I don't have to waste water when I'm watering things. But for the most part, that's it. We are a young couple who would love to start our own homestead. We're trying to start our own business right now. But we kind of hit a couple financial scuffs.
Yeah. Currently, we're in a basement doing all this farming stuff because we have decided to come and live with my 83-year-old grandparents to help them out whenever they need someone to like drive them around, to go places. My grandpa, unfortunately, has a very bad eye disease, so he is losing his sight. And he's getting some stuff that'll help him like not lose it as fast, but unfortunately the sight he's already lost, he is not going to get back. And so that's some of what we're dealing with here, and it's stressful, but it's entertaining, and it can be a learning experience for sure.
And if you stick along with us, I probably had that way off here. If you stick along with us, you'll get to see all the pictures that I've done already for the yard work around that property, the things we've done around the house to help. And those videos are going to be just a part of our channel. We're basically, for our YouTube, we're going to do our little projects and show everyone and try to do what we're doing. And for those who want to become our Patreons, we're going to have more of a lifestyle, what we do day to day, in and out of both of our projects, and you know what we're doing at home. And Myrna and Jim, the elderly couple we take care of, her grandparents, lovely couple.
Yeah, you'll probably see them at least a little bit. Grandpa doesn't talk a lot. He'll probably snooze a lot. Grandma, though, you'll definitely hear from her.
We don't know if she'll talk on camera.
Yeah. Mostly it'll probably be like when she comes down to look at the chicks or the microgreens or something. That's mainly probably going to be a lot of her interaction, or like if we ever get like a camera that like goes in the car or something, like there might be some interaction with her and I on the way to like church stuff that I take her to and whatnot.
Sadly, we are attempting to start this on our minimum gifted camera, which has a video setting, so I mean we're thankful on that, and a broken computer which I have to like tilt and like raise because it's cracked, so it blocks out a bunch of the lettering. But other than that, I have actually other projects I've totally forgot to mention. Last little tidbit. I also refurbish furniture, which once the weather gets better in the next couple weeks, I'll be able to start doing more of in larger sets. And Ashley has epoxy projects. I do tons of little arts and crafts projects, but I only do them here and there because I haven't been able to make a income from them, and this will help me be able to craft pretty much a wide amount of random thises and that's. These are some of the beach scenes I actually made. I probably should have gone into better detail. These are pink sands. They're little decorations to give to people that are just kind of cute. And
little seascapes.
Little seascapes. Here. Alright, but we're going to let you go. Here, look at that. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're going to let you go, and you'll get to see all of these and all of our other projects on our videos.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.